we're not thinking about kids yet, just kind of taking it day by day.
Tell me a little bit about Newlywed life. Congratulations. How has marriage
Thank
been?
you.
What are the best parts?
Marriage is the best. I mean, we have been just growing and learning so much. He is truly my best friend in the whole world. And it's so funny, the day you say I do, you just have no idea, like, day-to-day life after that. We waited until marriage and we didn't live together before. And so there's just been a ton we've learned and a ton we've just like grown in, which has just been so fun. I mean, we have the best time just like laughing and dancing around the house, just being silly and goofy. But also he has just been just so intentional, and he truly makes me better. And he prays over us every single night before we go to sleep, and just asks me good intentional questions and just really pushes me and helps me be the best that I can be. And so truly it's been like the greatest adventure and the greatest gift. And I mean, we're 4.5 months in, and so we're obviously still learning so much. But we really, we're so grateful that we have such good community around us. And so we have, people, even mentors and people we look up to, that we're constantly just asking questions, and asking them to pray for us and encourage us. And so we're really grateful to have like good people around us too, as we're learning and growing in our own marriage.
Living with anyone is an adjustment, obviously. And I know you guys waited to live together. Has there been either on like a super fun thing or something like silly, even it's like, oh, I didn't expect you to, do your dishes this way, like anything fun like that you've learned about each other?
I think I didn't have brothers. So like, I'm just learning the male brain. I'm like, wait, this is how you think? This is what goes through your mind. So I think just honestly, in general, just being around a male, I'm just so used to being around females all the time. Lived with like my best friend right before this for 2 years, and then living with my sisters. So it's just been, that's just been fun, like getting to know like how different a man's and woman's brain is, and just our different expectations. And so that has just been fun to learn how to communicate. I think within the first month, I wasn't the best at learning how to communicate my expectations. And so I would just have these expectations, and he's like, well, you never told me. And I'm like, well, that's a good point. So we're just learning how to communicate, wants, needs, expectations, and all that fun stuff.
What about goals as a couple and individually? I assume you want a family. Do you have like a timeline for stuff like that? Are you focused on individual goals? And then as a couple, what is like your goal for your first year of marriage?
So really our biggest goal is just to make a difference however we can. And I feel like right now we're living in Waco, Texas. He is actually working as a young adults pastor at a local church here. And so just looking for ways, honestly, to just like serve our community here and serve our church, and just use like anything and everything that we have to just bless people. And whether that be, conversations, whether that be like in whatever ways. And so, just finding ways to do that. And just, we've been honestly so just grateful to have opportunities to even be able to come together and like share our faith and what we're learning and how we're growing in different ways. And so we have, a couple like speaking engagements coming up where we'll get to kind of just like share on those things that we're really excited about and just feel so lucky to be able to do. So I think for us, it's just we kind of take it day by day and just really try to find ways to just love God and love people, and continue to work on our marriage and invest in that too. So that's really our goal for now. No, we're not thinking about kids yet, just kind of taking it day by day.
Madi, let's talk about this collection. Congratulations. Tell me all about it.
Thank you. I am so excited about this collection. This is something Kody and I have been working on for quite some time. And it's so fun because it's honestly super relevant to my season of life, having just gotten married myself and just having so many friends that are, going through engagement season or who are about to get engaged. And it's just a super fun collection that I'm just so passionate about. And I've not worked with Kody before. Well, I have, but I also have just been shopping shopping at Cupshe for as long as I can remember. I mean, back to middle school, high school, buying their bathing suits and just loving the brand for a really long time. So it's been really fun to actually build a relationship with them and now get to come out with this line that is so fun for me, because when I was going through, engagement season, I was really looking for, somewhere where I could find everything in one stop, right? Where I didn't have to go to like 40 different websites to find, a dress for this and an outfit for this. And even for my bridesmaids or, people that were coming to attend things and asking, where should I shop or what should I look at? I just really love that this line kind of meets all the needs, whether you're attending a wedding, whether you are the bride yourself, whether, you're a bridesmaid. I think we have some really beautiful pieces that would be great for bridesmaids dresses, for rehearsal dinners, bachelorette parties, honeymoons. So I am very excited, and we were very intentional with this collection and just put a lot of just thought and back and forth into it just to make sure that it's exactly what we want it to be.
Is there a piece or two that you now can see that you wish you had a couple months ago when you were at any stage of this wedding season?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. There's this one really beautiful white jumpsuit that we have that it's off the shoulder and there's like this little bow on the shoulder. And I'm just a sucker for jumpsuits. I love a good jumpsuit. And so that's probably one of my favorite pieces. So I do wish I would have had that one. I think that would have been great for, even bachelorette party or, like I said, like rehearsal dinner. And so I'm sad about that, but I'm excited for all those that will get to have it. Yeah. And I really love this one green. It's a beautiful green dress that we have that's almost like this satin material that I think would be beautiful for a bridesmaid's dress, or if you're attending a more like formal wedding and you need like a formal attire. It's super flattering and it just looks very elegant. So those are probably two of my favorite pieces.
Did anything surprise you about kind of getting to like dive into the fashion side of things and maybe like seeing the design process and stuff like that after, I'm sure you like fashion and, you're girly, but you're also was the basketball player and, now you're touching into this side of things.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, like the team really has been so great to work with because like you said, there's a lot of different aspects of my life where, I grew up with sports. Faith is a big component of my life, a big part of my life, but also like love fashion. And so it was like trying to figure out, a way to combine all of those things. And so we have a lot of very modest pieces, even the swimwear that we have is very modest and just very elegant. A lot of the pieces are very elegant and timeless, but then we also tap into the more like trendy and like offering some floral pieces. And so, for me, I really wanted to just kind of like hit all those different things. And so, yeah, having a lot of jumpsuits were important to me. Having, some good, just like pant options. We have also some really pretty body suits that are fun because you can pair it with like a skirt or shorts or pants or whatever. And so I think for me, just having a lot of like variety and something that feels very authentic, to me, but also that communicates, that you can still look beautiful while being modest, and you can still, be a standout without having to show off everything. And so for me, that was really important and really what I was hoping to communicate with this collection. And so I feel like it hopefully does a good job of doing that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about swimwear specifically because they're really cute, and the swimwear trends are always changing, and they somehow seem to be getting smaller and smaller on certain ends. Yeah. So that was a conscious decision to maybe try to go that way a little bit. Totally.
Yeah. For me, it really is something that I'm very passionate about, of just being modest, whether I am in a swimsuit or whether I'm in a dress or whatever. And so really working with Cupshe to figure out how can we, have a swimsuit line that still kind of carries that message into that. And so we have come up with a few really pretty just one-piece swimsuits, which I'm really excited about. We have this one that even has sleeves that is so gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. I wish I would have had that for my bachelorette bachelorette party. But it's really, really pretty. And then we do have still some 2-piece options. But I still feel that they, you know, still appreciate the modest approach. So yeah, we really wanted to, we still wanted it to be like trendy and beautiful, but also modest. And so, yeah, I really feel like the swimsuits do a good job about that. And that was something that I was pretty like intentional on from the beginning and just communicating with them. And they've been, oh my gosh, so great to work with that.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again on the collection. It's super cute, and I'm sure it's gonna do really well. I have no doubt about it.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.